Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can hear from my voice, I'm still recovering from the virus I got in Mexico. But I'm back and I hope it will be enough of my voice to record until the end of this video. So today I'm showing you how to create this gorgeous eyeliner look for the almond eye shape. First, I'm going to prep the eyes using Pro Longwear Paint Pot from MAC in the shade Groundwork. This is one of the oldest and most trusted products in my kit, specifically this shade Groundwork, which is gorgeous brown shade that suits so many different skin tones. Another reason why I love these paint pots so much is because they are super long wearing. Once you apply them on the eyelid in a thin layer, they literally do not budge. After the eyeshadow base, I'm going to move on and pack the brown cinnamon gel liner from the brand Limbos in the lash line and slightly smudge it. I don't want any harsh lines at this point, only deeper and more defined lash line. The next color I'm going to apply to the eyes is Charlotte Tilbury's Eyes to Mesmerize Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Oyster Pearl. It is a beautiful bronzy-like but with a cooler undertone shading, which is quite complex in color. And once the eye is moving, at some parts it may look a little bit silvery, and in the other parts it may look a little bit browny. And I find that when it's paired together with the Groundwork paint pot from MAC, not only it lasts longer, but it also complements MAC's eyeshadow so well. Next, I need to carve out my liner. As I mentioned, we are working with almond eyes, and almond eyes can be a little tricky as we can't always see the exact direction of the liner that will complement the eye shape. Almond eye shape is usually quite rounded towards the outer edge of the eye, and this is why it is really easy to make a mistake and drag the eye even lower instead of lifting it up. So here you saw me creating a concealer line, a guiding line that will help me to lift the outer edge of the eye. And you can see how this concealer line goes upwards towards the temple. It was really important to draw this line before drawing the liner. Like this you can correct the shape. And you can see now that I'm filling it in slowly with my gel liner from Inglot, the whole process of drawing the liner is much quicker and smoother. I also find that when working with rounder eyes, it's almost always beneficial to smoke the liner a tiny bit out. So here I'm adding a little black kind of a shadowing to the outer edge of the liner, as I want Marlene's eyes to look softer. By the way, my model is Marlene, and I'm very grateful for her to join me for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoying so far, and I can hear my voice going, but it's only 3 minutes in, and I'm gonna keep pushing until the end. Marlene has gorgeous arched brows, and I am filling them in with a powder. This one is my new Pro palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And a few videos back, you guys saw me. I was gifted this palette and I was over the moon. So I'm super enjoying using it now. And of course, as usual, guys, all of the products will be linked in the description below. So even if there is a product that I don't mention in this video, always check the description box as I link every single product for this look down there. I also popped some individual lashes off camera, and now I'm coating them in Diego Dalla Palma, my Happy Toy mascara. It's a very good sized mascara. It's not waterproof, but I love the amount they give you in the tub. It's probably one of the biggest mascara tubs I have owned. Right, now we need to even out the complexion, and for this I'm using two of my favorite NARS foundations. Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation and Sheer Glow Foundation. These two are staple products in my kit that I don't imagine my career without. They both blend so well together, creating more sheer coverage. I mean, still full coverage, but sheerer due to adding sheer glow. And they both mix so well together. And as you can see, the skin is just, I don't know, every time I use it on the clients, the skin just looks like skin, but better. It never looks cakey, and it suits so many different skin tones and skin types. Basically one of my favorite foundations in the kit, but I guess you already grasped it. So when I use NARS foundations, I also like to pair it up with a NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, as the formulas always agree with each other and they blend into one another perfectly. So here I'm doing just that. I'm adding the concealer and also pushing it in with a wet beauty blender and merging everything together. For the shading, I decided to use Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Contour Wand with its original brush. And this original brush is magic. Sometimes I forget to use it. I have no idea why, but every time I don't, oh my god, it's just, I don't know. Whichever way this brush was made, and it was made specifically for the highlighting and contouring sticks, it's just magic. It just works magically. It pushes the product in, it pushes the foundation deeper into the skin as well, but without lifting it, and everything is just easy to apply and easy to blend. And as I'm on the creams, I'm also using Laura Mercier cream blush in the shade Corsica, and I'm applying it all over the highest points of the cheeks, on the forehead, a little bit on the bridge of the nose, and you can see that color it persists in Merlin's skin tone. So it's actually really beautiful extra layer of color onto the skin. And you see, once I blend it, it literally almost like disappears. It really suits someone with a tan up to medium skin complexion. Beautiful, beautiful color. And next, I need to set all my cream colors with the powder. And here you see me using Charlotte's Flawless Finishing Setting Powder in the shade Fair. I'm concentrating the shade Fair in the middle of the face, but as you see me here, I'm actually dipping and dabbing the mixture of different colors once the middle part of the face was set. And this is why I devoted all of my setting powders into one palette, because actually the skin consists of so many different skin colors, and if we powder just with one powder, then we're kind of missing out on adding extra layers of the color onto the face for that kind of a more realistic finish of the skin. So once I set the skin with the powder, next I wanted to add a little bit more dimension using Charlotte Tilbury's Beauty Light wand in the shade Pillow Talk, and that gives us lifted cheekbones and a little bit more freshness onto the face. As we don't have super defined bottom lash, I decided to add a slightly lighter shading to the waterline using Charlotte Tilbury's Eye Cheat, and this has opened up eyes even more and brightened them too. Now in the inner parts of the eyes, I am lightly dusting champagne color from the palette Bella Sophia from Charlotte Tilbury as well, and this will mimic and tie in together the highlighter that we did on the cheek. For the lips, I was envisioning a really soft color, so I started to line the lips with Anastasia Beverly Hills Muted Mauve Liner, which is a beautiful shade, but I felt like we needed a little punch to the lip. And for the lipstick, I chose Charlotte Tilbury's Super Cindy lipstick, which was a stunning addition onto the Anastasia Beverly Hills liner, but I felt like the lips were still kind of merging together with the face. So I made a decision to line them with Rimmel's Tiramisu liner to pop them off the face a little bit more, as I felt like everything was just a little bit too samey until that point. So once I made that line more prominent and then blended it in together with a lipstick, I knew that that was it. The face was completed and I'm super happy with the look. So all I needed to do is just finish off the skin, and of course I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Supermodel Body, which is one of my favorite products for highlighting the skin and finishing off any skin for any celebration like weddings or red carpets. So here is our before and after. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial and learned a little bit about how to tackle the almond eye shape. On another good note, it is the end of the video and I still have my voice. I'm so happy we managed to record all the way through. It is Saturday, guys, and the video must come out tomorrow, 9 a.m. UK time. And I'm so sorry I have missed last week. As you know, I was down with virus and I was also traveling back home from Mexico. And oh yes, before I forgot, I wanted to thank you so much for joining me and following me on this channel. Guys, we have hit 1,000 subscribers last week and I'm over the moon. It is wonderful news. There is more of us and there is more joining. So thank you so much for sticking with me, watching my videos and supporting my channel. Alright guys, enough talking. I see you on my next one.